Get it, get it. What a good boy. So this is Banner. He's a 16-year-old buckskin paint pony. He stands 12.3 hands tall. And he's come a long way since he's been here. You want a treat? Huh? Go away. Luna. So today we're just gonna do some more getting to know Banner and grooming him and a little desensitizing and show you what he's learned here. So Banner has learned to stand tied a lot quieter than he did when he arrived. He used to paw a lot, but now he'll stand pretty well. When Banner got here in July of last year, he did not like being caught and wouldn't let us get close to him. We had to use the chute to halter him, and my assistant and I decided his plan of action was to go sit with him and feed him grain out in the pasture and get to know him without any ropes or being caught. And after about 3 weeks, he settled down and trusted enough that she was able to halter him out there. She used grain, just like we did today, and from there on, she started working on leading, which he's come way farther than we could have imagined. He's a little nervous today because we're getting the video and change things up, but it's good for him. When Shelby started working with him, he wouldn't let her touch him anywhere around the head area, and the neck was okay sometimes, but she had to build his confidence and eventually got to where she could even brush his tail out, and he really trusted her. So he's learning all the time. Fly spray is something we've been working on, or detangler. So it's just slow and steady. Ah. When Banner got here, when Shelby was working on haltering and stuff, he didn't let her get anywhere near his face, and especially his ears. He has a little notch out of his ear and could eventually got, who knows what happened. We don't really know, but somebody could have mishandled him. And so coming to where he lets me rub up where the halter ties and puts up with some face scratches is a big step, even though some people don't see it. When you're the ones working with him, you see the little steps. That's a lot of progress right there. Whew. So another thing Banner's working on with just getting used to being groomed and touched all over is letting us pick up his feet and touch his legs. And it's definitely a challenge, but he's getting there. Oh. So right now I just want him to leave it on the ground and stand while I touch it. I don't want him to just instantly pop his foot up. I'm gonna reward him for that. Do it one more time. You left it, so you retreat. And then this time I'll ask him to pick it up. Pick it up. Attaboy. Hold it for a second and give it back. Some horses don't like you on their offside as much, and Banner is one of those. So not only working with his right foot, but also asking him to let me stand on this side is a challenge for him. So. Just leave it. Oh. I think he could have been one that was pushed too hard too fast and not given the opportunity to have a break and be rewarded. Ooh. Attaboy. Give it to me this time. Pick up. Attaboy. Ooh, hold it. Ooh. Good boy. So the first time he fought a little bit and didn't let me set it down, so I asked one more time and then he just let me do it. So that's a good place to stop for him on his feet. So I don't think Banner has seen our ground poles yet, and this is the first time we're gonna walk across them together, so he has someone to be his leader. Let him look at them if he wants to. Attaboy. Before he got to working with us more, he was not great at leading either, and has come a long ways. He's responsive and follows you pretty well. Good boy. We'll reward him with neck scratches because he likes that better than his head. So we haven't got to the saddling part yet, but we've been working on the saddle pad. And I like to teach the horses that are especially scared of objects that they can follow it, so they're the one in control more, and it's not chasing them. So we started with just walking around, following the saddle pad. And he's gotten pretty relaxed at that. And then we start rubbing it on them. Always reward when they're standing and doing what we want. So let him get used to it. Huh. Attaboy. There you go. Attaboy. Smell it? Yeah. I like to use a rhythm of 3. Let it sit there. Rub him. Take it off. And you can do this. Let him get used to the motion, because often it's the motion that's scarier than the actual touching it. Then you can lead them around with it. Let them know it's not going to eat them even though it's on their back. Ooh. And again, I'm going to ask him to let me on his off side and let me do it on this side. I like to make sure they're comfortable both ways. Yeah. He's gonna try to put me back where he likes me, but I'm gonna ask him to let me stand over here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll walk over his new obstacles with it. Let him have multiple things on his mind. See how he does. Good boy. Ooh. So today I'm going to bring the tarp in and put it out on the ground for him to walk across. It's something he's not done yet, and he's doing so good. I just want to push him a little further, but we don't want to push him too far. So we're going to see how he does. Buddy. What do you think of this, huh? Wanna go see it? Oh, what a good boy. Have you seen one of those a long time ago, maybe? Maybe somewhere deeper down. Oh, it's really awesome. Let's go around this way. So the next thing we're going to be working on with Banner is learning to lunge and accepting the saddle and more work with his feet. But overall today I'm really happy with how he's done, and he would do great in a home that's willing to bond with him and take their time. I don't know that he would be a great riding horse because of his back. He's a little sway back. And probably not a kid's pony unless it's someone that's taking lessons and wanting to learn how to train and bond with a horse that's been abused and wild at one point.